Introduction. The Sound of Music, written by Deborah Cowley, is an inspiring biographical account of Evelyn Glennie, one of the world's most celebrated percussionists. The lesson highlights how Evelyn, despite being profoundly deaf, achieved remarkable success in the field of music through courage, determination, and hard work. It challenges the common belief that music can only be appreciated through hearing and shows that true music can be felt through the body and soul. Evelyn lost her hearing gradually during childhood, but instead of accepting defeat, she trained herself to experience sound through vibrations. The lesson beautifully portrays her struggle, her determination to live a normal life, the guidance she received from her teacher Ron Forbes, and her rise to international fame. More than a success story, the chapter conveys a powerful message that physical disabilities are not barriers to achievement if one has self-belief, perseverance, and passion. Through Evelyn Glennie's life, the author inspires readers to overcome obstacles and proves that human spirit is stronger than any limitation. Rush hour crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. A slight girl, looking younger than her 17 years, was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London, and daunting enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. 2. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. They called her name and she didn't move. I suddenly realized she hadn't heard, says Isabel Glennie. For quite a while Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a specialist. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to a school for the deaf. Everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn. 3. But Evelyn was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it 2. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. He began by tuning 2 large drums to different notes. Don't listen through your ears, he would say, try to sense it some other way. Says Evelyn, suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drum from the waist up and the lower one from the waist down. Forbes repeated the exercise, and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. I had learned to open my mind and body to sounds and vibrations. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. 4. She never looked back from the description. Evelyn Glennie was a young Scottish girl who lost her hearing gradually. By the age of 11, she became completely deaf due to nerve damage. This deeply affected her studies and confidence, and her teachers advised her parents to send her to a school for the deaf. At that time, Evelyn felt hopeless and frightened about her future. However, Evelyn refused to surrender to her disability. She was determined to live a normal life and continue her passion for music. Her life changed when percussionist Ron Forbes recognized her talent. He taught her to sense music through vibrations instead of hearing it with her ears. Through his guidance, Evelyn learned to feel different musical notes in various parts of her body. With continuous practice and dedication, Evelyn mastered this unique way of sensing sound. She toured with a youth orchestra and later joined the Royal Academy of Music, London, where she achieved one of the highest scores in its history. She shifted from orchestral performances to solo concerts and won many prestigious awards. Evelyn never considered herself a hero. She believed that success comes from hard work and clarity of purpose. She became the world's leading multi-percussionist, mastering over 1,000 instruments and performing internationally. Though deaf, Evelyn communicates effortlessly by reading facial expressions and lip movements. Music flows through her entire body, she feels vibrations through her skin, bones, and feet. Her performances deeply move audiences, earning her major awards and praise from renowned musicians. Apart from her musical career, Evelyn is devoted to helping others. She gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals and teaches young musicians, especially deaf children. She inspires millions by proving that limitations exist only if one accepts them.